Alright guys, sorry it took so long for me to release part 3, but I've been really busy with prep and school, but I'm going to be coming out with more videos recently for you guys, so don't worry about it. And so let's get started on part 3, how to use flexible dieting. Alright, so we have some uncooked tilapia, some bread, some cheese, and some ham. We're going to put this together, make a grilled cheese, and then we're just going to make some tilapia on the side. That's what we have for the first example, okay guys? We're going to put all this into our fitness pal, and I'm going to show you guys how just in a moment. Okay, so since this here is, if you take one slice, it will give you these macros, correct? The fat, the carbs, and the protein. And since this is a whole as well, you take 2 slices and it'll give you the serving on the back. It'll give you the fat, carbs, and protein if you take 2 slices. So all we need to do is scan this onto our fitness pal, these 2 things, and they're ready to go. And just put, as many, say you have 2 or 3, then that's what you put into your fitness pal. You had 2 or 3. If you had 4 slices, then you put in you had 4 slices. And this is one thing we're gonna have to weigh. These 2 you don't, because they come in a whole. But this cheese we're gonna have to weigh because it's 28 grams per serving. So we need to weigh. We're gonna have 2 servings, so we're gonna weigh 56 grams on the scale. So let me show you guys how that's done. All right, we got our scale ready. I'm gonna turn that on. Put in ounces, pounds, milliliters. Oh, we need to go to grams. I just passed it. Alright, grams. 0 grams. So we start putting cheese in. It's going to start giving you weights. There's 28 grams. We're going for 56. So just keep pouring it till it says 56. Oh, 56, exactly. There you go, guys. So that's, oh, it's changing. But that's what you have to do when you have things like this that are loosely, I like to call them, where something will equal 28 grams. Unlike these other ones that are just wholes. Now I have more examples coming up. This is another example of what I'm talking about when you have whole stuff. So if you were to have just 1 bar, it would give you these macros. So all you have to do is go on your fitness pal, click add to diary, whatever meal you're on, or breakfast and whatnot, and go to this little scan bar right there at the bottom. Click it, and then just scan the barcode. So like you would just scan this. So I just scanned it, and then it shows up. Make sure the macros are correct, and then just click the little check mark. And that's basically all you have to do for these whole products, such as like Pop-Tarts or Fiber Ones or this ham or this sandwich. That's all you have to do is just scan the barcode, make sure the macros are correct, and you're good to go. Here's another loose object, asparagus. So I'm going to have this with my fish. So we would have to weigh this. I'm aiming for roughly 150 grams or 100. That'll be fine. So there's 100, 102. Guys, it never has to be exactly on the dot. Okay? It can be like, so say you're going for like 110, it can fall within 108, 112. You don't have to be so anal about letting it be exactly like perfect. Well, I'm kind of anal about it, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So this is another loose object. We had to weigh this. So we got 106 grams. And then we would just scan the bag and then type in that we're having 106 grams. Okay guys, here's an example of another loose object that I like to call loose objects because you have to weigh these. Okay, so a pear, apple, a cucumber. So you can either just weigh it like this, but I recommend just slicing it up and then weighing them however much you want. And to do this, when these don't have like barcodes or anything to scan, you just go to go to search for food, and then just type in, like, let's say we're having an apple, apple, search, and usually like apple raw with skin will come up. Anything that says like, or it says cucumber raw, pear raw, that's usually what I like to go with. And then I like to go to the serving size and change it into grams. So 100 grams right here. And that just makes it a lot easier, because then I could just put 0.5 on the number of servings, and then I'll turn it into 50 grams. So it's always better to just go grams, because that's on your scale and it's a lot easier to go with. So that's how you find fruits. Just type it up and go with the one that says whatever you're having, and then raw at the end. Okay guys, tilapia is ready, and this is another loose object, so we will have to weigh this, and we're weighing it in ounces. So it's one piece, 1.8 ounces, another piece, 3.2, and then we throw another one on, and 5 ounces. We got 5 ounces, and if you're aiming for 4, you can just cut a piece off of this tilapia and then just make it turn 4 and then save the rest for later. But what I do recommend is that you cook it first and then you weigh it all out, and then if you have any leftovers, just put it away for next time when you're going to eat tilapia or you need a protein source. There you go. And here we have it, the final product. Grilled cheese with ham inside, tilapia with asparagus, and we have all this weighed out and in our Fitness Pal, ready to be eaten. Okay, so as you guys saw, I weighed all the loose foods, and I didn't weigh all the complete foods, I just scanned them. But you also need to scan the loose foods if they have a barcode to scan. But unlike the fruits and stuff, or something that doesn't have a barcode, you just type it in the search for foods and you're good to go. So that's how you guys use flexible dieting. Oh, and one thing I didn't put in there was liquids such as milk or juice. And since those have calories, then you're going to have to weigh it in, most likely it'll say 240 milliliters, which will be a cup. And so that's pretty much all you have to do. Is you can scan all the drinks and stuff. If they're calorie-free drinks, no need to scan them or anything. You're good to go. And that's how you guys use flexible dieting. And you can use that to lose weight, gain weight, and whatever you please. So there you go, guys.